Alright, so Nchaka CB Menkomite for the actual for any person who is once again tuning into this particular platform here, Penax TV. There are a lot of things which is going on in Ghana, and this is a rather very sad breaking news. The Vice President of Ghana, talking about Dr. Bawumia, a very sad of event because all of us, regardless of your political affiliations, you still love this man. But it's so sad, say what we are seeing in the news about air confirms that this man has been involved in a very ghastly near-death accident. Now, to make matters and to show you the extent of the accident, there's a picture of how the convoy was mangled on the screen, mangled on the scene, as you can see on the screen. You can see this is the convoy in question. The question is, how could somebody have survived this? Remember, this is any car which was traveling and which was with Dr. Bawumia. But I'm yet to give you the information if Dr. Bawumia was inside this car. And what is really dangerous about this whole thing is that Bawumia car na convoy because it's a son but accident I am painting it me can the other. So even if he was not in the car, he could have been a little bit and kakra or car will let you know the condition in hand, and people have started ruling out we because MPP for any opposition said this guy is tipped to be the next president because he's the favorite, so they are doing everything possible to kill him. Yes, because there's a saying that if you can't beat them, join them. But Ghana is saying if you can't beat him, kill him, and this is exactly what is going on. So let's start off with this particular news, which is a very sad news. News air patches the advanced team of the convoy of the Vice President of Ghana, talking about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, on Friday night yesterday. The car crashed Kapile, a village after Bope. Kapile, a village, and a Kabilpe, Mufanchemi, Kablipe, convoy ne crash wo Kablipe, a village, after Bope. Mambu edini ya na the team na omoko tamale, but according to preliminary investigation about some parts of the vehicle na military officers and a team and a veer off the road and a running and a ball some, if anything, woods be announcing BBC in quine chain and we see. And according to information about the on part the driver now or driver vehicle, if identified as Sergeant Zawonu, on part say he died on the spot. The driver was driving the vehicle. I find Sergeant Zawonu, he died on the spot. They say Wanka Ajepo anyway. And on part the other officers on board, Almudin Abetuja as Major Hassan Adu Kofi, and also Captain Badawe Sebastian. Omunina Namu sustaining serious degree of injuries. I mean, because they rushed them to the hospital. Bibi Ediomo Ekoye Tamale Teaching Hospital. Because they are still receiving treatment. Now, according to the information, as in 2 weeks comes a day after Vice President Bawumia was starting a 10-day trip towards various regions in Ghana together with the President of the Republic of Ghana. We in Sema Abba. So obviously, I'm saying CBC Eba, there are a whole lot of spiritual implications. People will even argue say Bawumia didn't sacrifice and obey the obey grasp power. Other people to also say this is a pure target to Dr. Bawumia, because remember the convoy Dr. Bawumia team the same cars. It's a ban is saying a deal which means a planned assassination attempt spiritually. Mean can say a physical and mini evidence. Spiritually, you perceive papa because they will say 2024 is the person who is supposed to be and is the person who is tipped to be leading the MPP, so they are doing everything possible. Now let's put all of this spiritual bullshit aside and let's look at the real issues. The question is this: they say they were traveling at Friday night. In as much as car the Timinia accident each and every time, there are some key things that we cannot rule it out. One of the key things we can't rule out in terms of this particular accident cases near Dεad, a street light. I've said it and I'll say it and continue to say it again. Say how street lights are not in our country, especially on our major roads, is very, very alarming. How street lights is not on our major roads is very, very, very alarming. I am paying you ask yourself, so what is going on? Inti said the thing is this: Yeah, funny said this particular major road na omo travel no. Anka Dr. Bawumia ena anka otika anymore. Anka what will have happened? Would Ghana have been crying? Would Ghana have been bidding for a war? What would we have been doing? And the sad part of it all is that MPP, BBC Syria, that is the time we black people we start to think. A quite I didn't see we say street light news so nipa ne we no any this street like akoboho. Now the sad part of it all is that because this person who died, or yes sergeant, who papa no we know, who is son, who be papa, who be grandfather, who be breadwinner and we know. We will free. Even though it's not his fault he died and nobody killed him, it's an accident. Our actions as a country killed this man. The major potholes on our highways, the insecurity on our highways, the failure to check cars on our highways. We hear no crazy wow. How there's no street lights on our highways in this particular country. So a car will not just go in a fitting condition, just turn and veer off and hit something and the driver will die like that. DNA we want to know what is inside. We want to know. Police should come up with more investigation. But regardless, no, the cause which is evident on our streets more and more and more is how the roads are. Not just the roads, how the street lights are. I'm talking about street lights because they are very important. I've seen lack of street light kill people, and that is why Ghana here suffer. Sisi ana esi ni sana nipa na oka Bawumia convoy we wu no. Two other people have sustained severe degree of injuries. Yeah, and pain yeah issue and you can't issue be say na you can severe degree of injuries are. Once you can brofo ni de yeah so okay brofo enye brofo yeah parties omu name bubu yeah parties omu tina pai yeah parties say omini nkosa na ye abo yeah parties ebi makokoma yeah parties ebi mu nsem bubu ti say nkokɔ. That is a severe degree of injuries. It could be you, it could be me. It could even have been Dr. Bawumia. Accident, they went to me, and even the countries with advanced road systems, because accidents happen. But the question and what we are saying is that we can minimize it by reducing insanity on our roads. Number one, street light. Number two, doing good roads. So, one way you will see if you only dual carriage. These are things that cause. But regardless, we thank God said Dr. Bawumia is still alive. And the Busia Mashi or this year in this heinous accident. No. Yes, stress in Yankupon and fat sergeant no in CE na onbo Ebusia Funi in our buying Nemba na Ebubia shed. This is a very sad news because it could have been any person, it could have been me, my brother, my sister. But what would we learn from this? That's a big question. After all of these things have happened, what are we learning from this? We'll give you more updates as all of these various events unfold in Ghana.